Over my career, I've helped build and scale multiple businesses, many of which were later sold for multi-million pound valuations. But that's not the whole story. Like most people who've spent a lifetime in business, I've had my share of highs and lows. And in July 2016, I experienced a moment that changed everything. My wife and I had invested most of our savings into two projects, one in Dubai, one in Bulgaria. The company behind them was well respected. Friends of ours had invested in similar projects and secured their financial future. I carried out due diligence. On paper, everything looked right. Then one day, I received a phone call from Dubai. A friend, also an investor, told me he'd been approached by a local company chasing a debt. He'd tried to contact the company we'd invested in, no response. And in that moment, it became clear the company had disappeared, and so had our money. Years of hard work gone. Yeah, I still remember sitting there trying to process what this meant, not just financially, but emotionally. The uncertainty, the fear, the feeling that I'd let my wife down. The question wasn't what went wrong. The question was, what do we do now? I'm not someone who lies down when things get tough. So I did the only thing I knew how to do. I reached out to people from my past and began working as a business consultant, helping other businesses reach their potential. It paid the bills, but it didn't rebuild what we'd lost. Then an idea began to take shape. I decided to write a book. For 6 difficult months filled with doubt, frustration, and more than a few late nights, So You Want to Be a Leader was born, and slowly things began to change. Today, I work with businesses and organizations to review how they lead, how they think, and how they support their management teams. Because when leadership improves, morale improves. When morale improves, performance follows. And when performance improves, so does growth. I've seen the impact firsthand, and that's why I do what I do. Not just to build better businesses, but to help leaders avoid the mistakes, blind spots, and moments that nearly broke me.